faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. This is taken at his 4. Oh, good footwork on the spin. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Wait.
Check it out, Reed.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 180.
On second down, a run with Breida. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way down to the 29. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 29-yard line.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Bravo! Heat these 2.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Both of them.
Takes it 3rd and 4.
Snickers, gotta spin.
Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
1st and 10 at the 29.
On first down, Conner. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Like 80.
On second down, it's Conner. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On third down, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here we go on fourth down with Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Now Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Here's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. They'll run on first down. Connor, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. Now on second and 16, Roethlisberger, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 19 yards away, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it first and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Six.
55. Here we go.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 50 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. And how about this decision? Tie game, first half, but here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Hey, like 80.
57. Hey, defense, let go.
No foul. Black and third.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Roethlisberger. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. James Washington there to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Dancing to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
Line 55. Blue dead.
Hey, gun.
Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Hey, alert.
On first down, it's Connor. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 23-yard run, and the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Check 52.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down. Garoppolo gives to Breida.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Alert 3.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, come on, man.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Check.
Brings up second down at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. This is Breida. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
Check 55, come on. Check.
Hey, zoom. Check 12, fellas. Here we go.
55.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Don't get nervous. Hey, one set. Hey, wahoo. Mike 54.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. Roethlisberger now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run here with Connor. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. On second and goal, Roethlisberger toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick, trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
They'll try to surge ahead with Connor. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on third down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for it.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers get a score closer. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. Roethlisberger will throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They run with Connor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Now Roethlisberger. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Roethlisberger. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And you know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 4. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
One, Omaha.
Shit. Whip.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Check 43.
Here's Breida. He finds an opening past the 40. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 55 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gold to add the extra point. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And look at this. For the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, orbit.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And he comes back with one complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Big Ben with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Oh, a design run for their wideout. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now it's Breida, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Hey, gun.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but now it's third down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
11. Check.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. He's going to let it fly. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. They'll run it with Coleman. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Now in desperation, he will find his receiver Pettis for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis, 29 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good, and that will get them 1 closer. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let it fly. This is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 64 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
That's right, man.
This is Connor running right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was due in large part once again to the play of big number 6.